Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another preview. I actually like the way the thumbnails come out with a little Chelsea Newcastle thing just underneath us. But yeah, big up everybody. Big up. It's the biggest day of our season in December. Fucking hell, man. I feel like the nerves are already starting to kick in a little bit, and I've never felt this stressed for a Carabao Cup game in my life. Usually I've been like, you know what? I want us to win. If we get knocked out, it's not that deep. We got bigger fish to fry and all of that. We don't. This is the biggest fish we have right now. We have to win this. We have to at least bring a good performance to the bridge. We're not going to talk about going down with dignity or any of that bollocks because we need to just be winning this one. But at the very least, let's keep the home form going. The one thing we have, which isn't a lot, is back-to-back home wins. For the least, let's keep that rolling at least until the end of the year. If we beat Newcastle, we're in a very, very good position. We might not even end up facing Liverpool if they get knocked out, or if they end up in the other side of the semi-final tier after we potentially go through in this game. But let's just focus on doing our job for now. But big up to my guy, Steve. Everybody sub to Strasbourg Steve. Link is in the title. You guys already know what to do. There's over 100 you lot in here. So at least 50 of you guys can head over there and sub. If you haven't done so already. If you have already done it, big up to you, man. But if not, smash that sub button immediately. Hit the like, super chat if you want to guarantee a comment gets read out. And yeah, Steve, we're back to being ops again. What are you telling me, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, bro. Just chilling. Took a quick nap after work, so yeah, man. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game, but yeah, it is a big one. It is a big one for both of us. It's probably our biggest game of the season because there is directly a trophy on the line. But we have played some big games this year. But yeah, right here, right now, it probably is the biggest for sure.
It's the same for both of us, to be honest, because we both are desperate for a trophy.
Yeah, for sure. It's been 55 was Newcastle's last domestic silverware in the FA Cup, and we had the final last year. That still fucking hurts, and it always
So
will.
your last domestic or last trophy? Or did you win something?
Last domestic. I count the Inner Cities Fair Cup. It was the precursor to the UEFA Cup, which is a precursor to the Europa League.
Doing the Interfairs Cup.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're not Arsenal. I'll let it slide. If an Arsenal fan tried to tell me that they count the Interfairs Cup, I'll be like, no, you have one European trophy. Don't do that. Behave. You're better than that. But you got, I understand.
That's why I said first that it was 55. So it's been a long ass time. I ain't seen it, so we need to get that done. That's the whole point.
Yeah, quietly, I've seen a little bit of pressure on Eddie Howe for this season. People are talking like this is a must-win for him. What is the situation with Eddie? Because is it a case of you guys are potentially looking at another manager to take you guys another level up, or is there still a lot of faith surrounding him? Because I'd be surprised if people are turning on him that quickly.
No, I don't think nobody really is turning on him. Criticism always, because that's just how it goes in sports in general. There's always criticism. There always is pressure to perform in your job. Bro, that's the name of the game. And when you're in our position as the richest club in the world and all that, of course there's gonna be some what's it called? There's gonna be some pressure because he knows he said this in multiple podcasts and interviews. He puts more pressure on himself than anybody could. He's hypercritical of himself. So he knows, and the squad.
I feel like a lot of people have to be like that at the top level, though.
Yeah.
Although then again, I say that's a mindset that I have for myself. Like people always say I'm too harsh on our football players. You should see me when I kick ball. I could have a 10 out of 10 performance. If I misplace one pass, that's the only thing on the back of my head all night. I'm f***ing about it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you have to have in whatever game it is to get to the very top. So yeah, there is some pressure, definitely. I don't mind applying it. But it is good to know that he knows. And the thing is, what I always have liked about Eddie, I've said this on a bunch of shows and whatnot, the panel and all that. It's like he's willing to learn and he realizes when he's messed up. And the thing that I do like about Eddie Howe is, for example, like on Saturday, there was pressure after losing to Milan, pressure after losing to Everton away and Tottenham away. that Fulham game, needed to win it. We did. I know the red card it is what it is, but that's not on us. That's on Raul Jimenez letting his CTE go loco. So it's like, hey, but then we took care of business. And in that first half against Fulham, we were playing well, and in particular, we were using the combination play that we usually have on our right-hand side with Trippier, Bruno, and Miggy. We didn't really have that with Emil Kraft, although he did have a good game. We translated that to the left-hand side. So Livramento had to switch from the right to the left to play left back, and then we were creating some good chances on the left. So, and then eventually Lewis Miley scored, youngest ever Premier League goal scorer for Newcastle, one of the youngest ever English players. He's been breaking a few records this year for youngest.
He's had a great start for you guys.
Yeah, very, very promising. So I'm very happy with him. He looks real good. I'm assuming he'll play tonight, but so those are some good things. But yeah, there's some pressure. There's some pressure as it should be, because we're trying to go places, So, but yeah, there is a bit of
we're just trying to go somewhere, because right now I don't know what we're doing this season. As long as we take the Carabao Cup seriously, and I guess if we end on a trophy, there might be some positives to take from this season. But right now, it feels like just one step forward, 2 steps back. We'll start improving the home form, and the away form will go in the pits. We'll improve the away form, and then the home record will go to shit. At least we kept a clean sheet. Like I find it very hard to flex the last game, because it's Sheffield United. To a point, it's like, okay, yeah, we won. We were a bit better in the second half. It's Sheffield United. Right. And like they're bottom of the table. They got the worst away record in the league. Worst away goals scored in the league. Yeah. Like it's the standard. It's basically the standard. It didn't prove anything. And especially after the 2 games before that, still a little bit concerned about us. I just want us to handle this game at the very least a little better. Don't give Newcastle all the space on the wings that we gave you guys the last time. Although, tell a lie, is Trippier even going to make this game? Because I've heard he's another doubt for this match too.
No, so what it was that he just got he didn't play versus Fulham because of yellow card. It was suspension. It was a suspension thing.
Oh, so he's back for this game. He's fine.
Yeah, I'd assume so. And if not, then we'll have Emil Kraft, who again played well on Saturday, to be honest. And or it'll be Livramento, Lewis Hall. There's that whole kind of buzz about that too, about Lewis Hall. Maybe he'll play at left back, or it could be maybe a center back pairing of Burn. Botman is back, although Fabian Schär got injured, so it might be a center back pairing of Botman and Burn. It could be maybe Dummett and Botman.
Then who'd be the left back?
Livermento, Lewis Hall.
Oh yeah, and then you got Kraft on the right.
Yeah, Emil Kraft on the right. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting what the back 4 will be. Goalkeeper will probably either be Karius or Dubravka. But the back 4 will be interesting because, like I said, Botman just came back, which is awesome. But Fabian Schär, yeah, he probably is going to be injured for a bit because he went down against Fulham holding his left hamstring. It was non-contact, so that's probably not good. But just he won't be around, I don't think. Joelinton, though, actually, a lot of good news around that for us. It looks like he will be in the squad and all that. Joelinton, he did get subbed off. I guess it was more of a precautionary thing.
So he'll be back too then. Okay,
I think so, but he might be on the bench. He might be on the bench for us tonight. But that's usually the case with these Carabao Cup games. The lineups can be completely random. So
it just depends on how seriously you take the competition. But I expect both of us to do it.
Yeah,
so we're both going to have our strongest 11s regardless. Just wherever we can put out there. Eddie Howe, will be his first trophy. Will be you guys' first trophy in God knows how long. For us, it's Poch's first trophy in England. It's the first trophy in England for a lot of these youth players. I keep saying these players need to get an early feeling of what it's like to win trophies for Chelsea. And this is the easiest opportunity for us to do it. There is no Spurs. There is no Arsenal. There is no Man City. You'll be out if we beat you guys. God willing, West Ham pulls something out against Liverpool. Then it's really going to be out there for anybody. So we can't waste this opportunity. I can't see any stupidness. Big up to Warriors saying, ask Steve about what lineup he wants to see. So we've already gone through the back 4 and everything. How's Dubravka been the last 2 games? Because he got a lot of criticism after the Tottenham game. How's he been since then?
Yeah, he was awful in the Spurs game. Milan game, I don't really have any complaints necessarily. And then the Fulham game, I think he faced 1 or 2 shots on target because
He's
obviously
had
they were.
barely nothing to deal with, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Karius played. If I'm honest, I'd probably start Karius honestly over him because I don't think Karius has really put a foot wrong. For Newcastle, I have in that cup final. I don't think he could do anything about either of the goals. So, I'd rather start Karius, but I think Eddie will go with Dubravka. But, yeah, I think for the lineup warrior, if I was picking the lineup, and let's just say that Joe Ellington's available, and let's say that I don't think Isak is. So my lineup would be I'll go with my lineup in the expected one. I'll just pull up like SofaScore or something. They always have possible lineups. I would go with Karius. I would go with Trippier. I would go with Botman because he's back and available. I would go Dan Burn, Livermento left back, a midfield 3 of Miley, Bruno G in the holding midfield position, and Joelinton, and then a front 3 of Gordon, Wilson, and probably Almiron. That'd probably be mine. So the expected, but the possible lineup, the SofaScore saying is Dubravka, Livermento right back, Lascelles center back. Cher apparently might be available actually, so that's interesting. Fabian Cher, Dan Burn left back. They're saying it's going to be they think it might be a midfield 3 of Bruno Joelinton, Longstaff, and then a front 3 of Gordon, Wilson, Almiron. So apparently Shar might be available, which is a huge boost. I thought he was fucked, honestly, because it was one of those non-contact ones where he was dribbling with the ball and then he just something pulled up. So it might have been just precautionary. So we'll see though. We'll see.
Rich Moneymaker says we need to deal with set piece. Yeah, we need to deal with that in every single game, to be honest. That's just not a problem against Newcastle.
Yeah.
That's a problem in general. For us, I don't think there's any changes I'd make other than Mudryk off for Enzo. Enzo's got to come back into the team for this game. And you could argue if Gusto's back, maybe you put the Sassy in and Badia Shield together, rest Thiago Silva. Other than that, I don't think there's any other changes you make. There's a potential that we might see a bit of Nkuku the last 20 minutes, but that's a maybe. And we shouldn't really need to rely on bringing on Nkuku to kill the game off. I want the game done by that, in all honesty. But, I mean, it's Chelsea. I'm not going to put all my money on that happening. Like, if we have to, go for it. Be nice to just see what Nkuku will bring to the team and the changes with him in the squad. The way we've been hyping him up, I expect him to come on and immediately bag 3 goals, but I'm not going to instantly demand that because we know he ain't capable of it. Well, what's the thoughts on you guys' away record? Because it's not really looked that great. From what I've seen, it's winless in 5. Am I correct?
Yeah, we have 2 wins in all away in all competitions away from home. Man United 3-0 in the previous round of the Carabao Cup, and then we beat Sheffield United 8-0. So like the 2 wins are good wins, like obviously, but yeah, drawing with Milan, drawing with Paris Saint-Germain, losing to Fulham, losing to freaking Bournemouth, losing to Borussia Dortmund, losing to who was it? Man City away, 1-0, losing or drawing with West Ham, drawing with Wolves. There was another one, 3-1 that lost to Brighton earlier in the year. There's probably another 1 or 2. Actually, no, I did cover all of them. So yeah, it's just I've just stopped picking us to win away from home, to be honest, until we do. Because it's like I just named you a bunch of teams of way different quality, play style, location, whatever. Like Bournemouth and AC Milan, they both play in black and red, but are of way different quality. Still lose, right? So it's yeah, Tottenham, Everton. It's just like, bro, it's just we're losing to everyone away. Like if we got some draws here and there, cool. But we've been thoroughly outplayed in this. We got thoroughly outplayed in the Spurs away game, thoroughly outplayed away to Everton. The Paris Saint-Germain game, we defended very well. Obviously, that whole thing at the end, whatever. Got outplayed by Bournemouth away, Dortmund away, beat Man United away with our like C team with a bunch of fullbacks. The 2-2 draw with Wolves was a deserved result, to be fair, for both teams. So It's just not. It's the away form ain't great at all. It's honestly awful. So look, I don't pick us to win if we have a bad trend like that. So that's why I'm kind of expecting an L tonight. But it just kills me because
Problem.
it's like in that ever
I
it's
need
just
it.
kills me because in some of those away games, like versus Bournemouth, Dortmund, Everton, we had chances before they scored, and they scored a bit later into the game or in the second half, and we could have gave ourselves a chance to get a draw. So that's the thing. We need to finish our chances. At home we can get away with it because we have the home crowd on our side and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just annoying, man. It's just annoying. So I don't pick us to win away. Like we got Luton away on Saturday. I don't think we win that unless we beat you guys tonight. Then I think maybe we could do something against Luton. But right now, as it stands, I have a loss tonight to you guys and a loss away to Luton. Maybe a draw. The thing is, if we are going to draw away from home, tonight would obviously be the better one because then we could just go to penalties and take a chance there, which would be I'm sure you'd love
That
that.
would just be stressful.
Yeah. But you know what? With my away form, I would take that. I'd take that 100%. If you said let's just fast forward and go right to penalties tonight, I'd be like, yes, I'm
If
here.
you said that a month ago, I probably would agree with you. I'd be like, yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah.
Big up to Chelsea Fan TV as well. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm sitting behind the gantry for the game today, so it's gonna be an interesting perspective. I'm not going to be watching it from like one straightforward angle. I get to see the whole pitch wide out. So I look forward to it. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. Hopefully we fucking win. Yeah, guys, as well, we will be doing a live review around 11 p.m. Just as soon as I get back after the game, we'll drop a live review. So keep a lookout for that. But you guys already know Jimmy Spliff TV for the watch along. Link is in the description. Head over there. Well, has Steve Cooper been officially sacked now? I saw the Ornstein tweet about it, but Bears. I know they're going to bring in Nuno Santo. We don't have to deal with the new manager bounce. We don't play Forest until May. We don't play until May.
We play freaking Forest Boxing Day, 12:30 kickoff.
Oh, so you have to deal with the bounce.
Luckily for us, though, it's at our ground. So, and we have a good home record and all. That's the thing. I usually when it comes to Newcastle playing at St. James's Park, since our record is very good, in the Premier League in particular, I predict us to win usually. So that's the thing. I'm just consistent with it. What you give me, what the evidence that you provide is the evidence I judge and make predictions off of and how I feel about it. So, but yeah, that could be tricky. It could be tricky for us, but yeah. So I don't know, man.
Right. So was there any other news on Chelsea today? I saw a little bit on Conor Gallagher. From Fabrizio. What did he say? It would take an important proposal, but if it's something more than 35 million, then Chelsea would be open to discussing it. But it's not something that they 100% approve of. They are not at the stage yet where they have decided to sell Conor Gallagher. So this fan base was moaning about nothing again. Brilliant. Yeah. So breaking news: we're not pushing to sell Gallagher, but we're willing to do it. AKA, nothing's changed. We are in the same position that we were in 6 months ago, where Gallagher has a price tag, but no one's actually said that they're going to reach that price tag yet. So again, why is the fan base crying? Because this is basically the same thing that was said yesterday, just reported a bit differently. They just didn't add the thing at the end where they said, we're not at the stage yet where we're going to sell Gallagher. But if someone gives us this amount, we might sell Conor Gallagher. Shock. Guys, just stop moaning. Brother's got a price tag on his head. That's it. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I also saw something about Lewis Hall and about who was it? It was Nazar Cancella and PYS and I think another one in there about the Lewis Hall thing where it's like has the clause been activated? Has the purchase thing been activated? And that whole buzz about is he allowed to play tonight or is he not and all that. It's just like, bro, I just don't care.
Apparently we granted permission for you guys, but
yeah, but then another tweet said that we didn't need to grant permission because it's a different competition. So I don't know. We'll see if he makes the bench tonight or whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We'll see what they're saying. But I'm going to drop the link out to the panel. It's not going to be a long stream because I got to head down to the bridge and I want to start
like
drinking.
an hour.
Yeah, it'll be like an hour or so. So we'll see what everyone's saying quickly. We need to do a lineup prediction as well because we never did that in the last stream. That was meant to be a Newcastle preview and it just turned into a fat Gallagher debate. So we'll see what everybody's saying this time. But big up to everybody just locked in. Keep hitting the like button, subscribing, super chat if you haven't done so already. And yeah, let's hope we fucking win today. This is the biggest game of our season. Like this could make or break the next few games. We either go into the next few games off a sea of confidence, or we're going right back to where we were at the start of September, where it's just miserable.
Luckily, you're playing a team that plays like crap away. So I mean, that's the other thing too.
Luckily, you're playing a team that plays like crap. It goes both ways. We both stink. Let's call it what it is.
And also, another thing is if we go out tonight, then if there wasn't already pressure for the first Tyne-Ware derby with the Mackham Sunderland fuckers. If there already wasn't enough pressure on that game, you double that. If we go out tonight on that game, you double that.
Yeah, you cannot lose that one.
Yeah. Luckily, if we get a draw, then we just go to a reverse leg at home. So we can't be losing that shit. What's up, Scott?
Big up, Scott. What's everyone arguing about in the chat today, man? I just see notification after notification. Everyone's gegenpressing.
Yeah, because he's talking bullshit, man. Talking absolute fucking bullshit, and he can't read properly. Lacks the ability to read, lacks the ability to speak. Fucking God.
Oh yeah, it's a potch debate.
Yeah,
that's some American slander from CFC. There we go. Big up CFC. Big man on campus.
Hey, what did he say?
He's just saying. He said earlier in the comments that American don't support, go away.
Yeah, you'll get him out of it. We'll get him out of it. Fuck all of that shit.
Again.
Fucking typical. But Scott, how are you feeling for the game tonight? How are you feeling?
We're getting beaten. I don't care.
I thought you were going to give me a little ray of confidence.
No, fuck that. Like I said before, I'm not the type of dude to do this like fake positivity bullshit that people want to do.
You're just like me. You're just like me. Like, you see evidence on a table of two teams.
Exactly.
What they offer, and then you make a prediction based off of that.
Exactly. Like I'm as I said, I'm not the type of person. I can't do the fake positivity bullshit. I just can't. Like I just can't do it. I go based on what I'm seeing, and based on what I'm seeing. The last time we played Newcastle, we got put in the fattest spliff.
I was at home. If this game was at home, I'd feel confident about it, but it's not.
Bro, we can't. I'll put it to you this way, right? We can't keep a clean sheet. Like. We can't. You're going to score, so that means we need to score at least 2 goals, or take it to penalties to win.
Penalties, yo.
Penalties. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like this team is just so fucking up and down. It's just it's a roller coaster. I've been saying it pretty much all year. This Chelsea Football Club is the roller coaster. You're welcome to jump on and see us at the highs, but you're also welcome to jump on and see us at the lows. Like this shit is a roller coaster. Jimmy. I can't fathom the fact that we would hold a clean sheet in this game, but also you guys look like shit too, Steve. You guys awful, bro. Awful away from home. And even in the game, not even gonna lie, Steve, even in the game against Fulham where you guys were up a man, you guys didn't look even good even in the up a man. So it's
in the first half, we just couldn't take our chances. That first half. But then what I like, Joey, is that the second half we responded.
Well, that's a Eddie Howe adjustment. He made an adjustment in the second half to get the game to where he is.
Lewis Miley was put in better positions because what Lewis Miley has shown over these games is he likes to go on that right-hand side and bomb up the pitch, carry it, receive passes, combine.
You guys got a lot of players that like to do that, though.
Yeah.
Like, not for nothing. It's like easy. Like Trippier likes to be in those positions. Almiron likes to be in those positions.
Bruno likes to pick up those positions.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know what Chelsea's gonna turn up. I don't know where we are on the roller coaster right now. Are we up here because we just beat Sheffield United, or are we heading right back down the hill? Like, I personally think we win today and we lose against Wolves. I think Chloe said that as well. I that would be
so Chelsea,
right? Wouldn't that be just Chelsea for us?
I'll be completely honest. I'd prefer that. I'd fully prefer that.
I know, but like, I'm just saying, like, wouldn't that be very Chelsea?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It would be. Yeah,
if we showed up today and then didn't show up against Wolves.
100%. And as I said, I just prefer that because like we're in the league. Let's be completely frank. Like, all of us can want Poch gone. He's probably here to the end of the season, so we're not doing fuck all this season. Realistically, in the league, like, if you this is the best opportunity to win a trophy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now,
like, in the league, realistically, we're not really doing anything. Yeah, like if there's a chance,
if we win the League Cup, I'll be shameless as fuck.
Any of the 4 Premier teams left in the competition could win the trophy. There's 100%. Only 4 Premier League teams left, and there's 8 teams left in the competition.
Let me go and see like some of the teams we could get.
So,
Port Vale and Middlesbrough are the other.
Port Vale or Middlesbrough, Everton or Fulham, Liverpool or West Ham.
Like, literally, out of all of those teams as well, I'd say outside of Everton and Liverpool, I could back us against any of those other teams.
No, we need to get West Ham just because I can't be asked to travel up north again for like.
Yo, watch Everton play. Watch Everton do watch Sean Dyche do the dirty.
No, I think
we get Everton in the semis.
I'll tell you what. No, I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what. If we do go out, Everton are the team I want to win. If we do go out, Everton are fully the team I want to win the whole thing. Because that
would be hilarious.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. You are true. Do you know why? Feed the Scousers. Let them know it's Christmas time.
Watch on.
When is that final again?
February.
It's in like February, April time. Like
end of February.
So literally, bro, whoever wins this game only has to beat a championship team to go to the final. It's the best opportunity to win.
Is it 2 legs or 1?
Potentially.
This is 1 leg. It's 2 legs for the semis.
Okay.
Bro, 2 legs against a championship team?
Or a League One.
I was to say, or a League One team. Like, say Port Vale managed to like that's 2 legs.
I didn't even know Port Vale was League One. That's how that's how easy this whole shit is.
It's
and it's like, Joey, and we're talking about seeing some of these guys and rotating in certain positions. Like, that could be a game at least for one of those 2 games. Say we get a Middlesbrough or a Port Vale. Say you smash them in the first game.
You play
Broja. No, I want Washington to play. He's in the fucking squads. Like, fucking play him, bro. Like, bro, we kept him for a goddamn reason. Fucking play him.
No, Washington's actually cooking in U21.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. To play him. Fuck it. Why not? Play him. Play Leslie. Give him a whole 90 minutes. Play. I can't even fucking think who else. But like, might as well.
Nah, that's like a game you get Lavia.
Noni a run. Nice to see Noni
exactly.
Start.
Give Noni a game. Like, yeah, he might be gone in January, to be fair, but give him a game or something.
But then again, that's what Port Vale would exactly want, or a Middlesbrough or whoever.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. I know we struggled against Wimbledon, but like, come on, man.
Exactly.
Like,
wait, what league are Port Vale in?
League One, 3rd tier.
I mean, Wimbledon's League 2, to be fair.
So,
I mean, we might have to play our strongest 11.
Nah, you just play a couple pieces that you want to make sure get minutes. Like
keep your defense strong.
Yeah, probably keep the 2 centre backs.
Well, bro, we don't got that much. We don't got any fullbacks, bro. We got
right.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. No, but the thing is, the fullbacks you could get 2 guys from the academy, or you could like have Caicedo play at right back for that game or something, or like that. You would understand. Yeah, like we just need to beat Liverpool, Newcastle. Even though I've got no confidence, we need to beat them because this is our best chance to win something this season.
Yep.
This is our best chance of Europe.
Like
this is the best chance to win something.
I've been saying all week, get right or get out, because this dude Poch has all the opportunities in the world to flip this season still and make it a season where we can still be proud of what happened at least and see the progression of what could happen.
You know the other reason why I don't feel confident at all, because it's at Stamford Bridge. Our head-to-head record versus you guys over the years, I'm a head-to-head merchant, so it applies to me because of voodoo, right? Draw, Chelsea win 1-0, 2-0 Chelsea win, 1-0 Chelsea win, 2-1.
Even when we were at our depths, we beat you in Stamford.
FA Cup, we went to Stamford Bridge, lost 3-0 to you guys. 3-1 Chelsea win, 5-1 Chelsea win, 2-0 Chelsea win, 3-0 Chelsea.
That's not the same Chelsea though.
The last time we won, the last time Newcastle United beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in any competition, the Papi Cisse double.
Fucking hell, bro.
That might be.
Is that 2016?
Or such a goal.
2012. Fucking hell, I've way out.
Goal like that.
And then the year, and then so it was the 2-0 win for us. And then the year before that, 2011 was a 2-2 draw. And then the year before that was actually a Carabao Cup game. Newcastle won 4-3 at Stamford Bridge.
Wow, Papi Cisse.
So in our that's something I can be confident about. The last time we played you guys in the Carabao Cup away, we won 4-3 13 years ago. So there we go. That's something I can be fake confident.
You know,
we got 2008. We got 2 Champions Leagues under our belt since then, right, guy?
Crazy.
Exactly. That's why I said it was fake confidence. Yeah. But so that's the only thing that I could be like, all right. But no, our head-to-head record versus Bridge sucks. Wow.
Big up to Anthony LaFleur saying you should see our fan base constantly complaining about Pioli. Yeah, I heard a lot of your fans want Pioli out, and you guys are third. Standards. You rate it. It'd be nice if our fan base could have some of that. We're 12th. Well, we're 10th. Still doing trust the process. But big up to Anthony, man. Best of luck to you guys in the Europa League. I hope you smash it. Mike, what are you saying, brother? You good?
Yeah, big up everyone. I hope you had a nice day. Yeah, we're losing.
We'll find out later.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's a must win. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have confidence in the team. The way we play, it's like we're just bad, bro. Like in every facet of the game, midfield, defense was shaky, attack.
I'll be real. I actually think in attack we're not. I think in attack we're not terrible, and that's the one thing Poch has done. Is we were having a debate about this, me, Jimmy, and Joey. With that's what the debate was about, Lewis, or at least from my point of view. We were talking about this in the group chat. Like Poch has actually focused on the attack and managed to get something out of the attack. Unfortunately, he's done that at the expense of the midfield and the defense, so they look a lot worse. So,
if a third of our goals come from set pieces,
lack of balance.
Literally, a third of our goals come from set pieces.
Goals conceded, though. I will add to that.
The goals that we concede, a third of them come from set pieces.
Yeah,
a third of them. So one in every.
I can't. Steve, question: is Dan Burn fit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no, Ibs, that's not me giving credit to Poch. That's absolutely not me giving credit to Poch. This dude's a clown. He decided to take the most inexperienced part of our team and give that that's where he's focusing. Cool, well done. Instead of building a spine and building a solid foundation and a solid base, he's decided to say, "No, fuck that. Let's put all the pressure on the attack to score in every game because we're going to concede." I said this earlier. Steve mentioned this in the league. In 17 games, we've kept 4 clean sheets. That means more often than not, we're going to concede in a game, which means to win, our attackers need to score at least 2 goals.
Yeah.
In basically every game.
Or the team has to score.
Yeah, but the onus in terms of scoring goals is the attack. So you're asking these attackers who are young and who we were trying to take the pressure off, and all of us knew we're going to take time. You're putting all the pressure on them. Like, Jackson, you've got to score today. Otherwise, we don't win. In fact, we most likely lose because we're going to concede. Logically.
This was the shirt. This was the shirt when we beat you 4-3. That's how fucking long ago.
I was going to ask Steve, is Dan Burn fit or is he still injured?
Dan
No,
Burn
Dan
is
Burn is fit, but my question is
fuck.
with Isak and Jolinton. Like, is Isak who's your striker? If Isak's
Wilson's.
not,
I think Wilson's fit.
Wilson.
oh, Callum Wilson's back already. Okay, I thought because he's been injured
Isak
too.
picked up another
I
knock.
was gonna say, I imagine both teams are going to play strong, and I imagine what you do, Steve, is just Longstaff in the midfield instead of Jolinton.
Nah, Joelinton apparently is all set.
Oh, is he fit?
So with the two injuries that Kerr and Joelinton got subbed off for, apparently it was precautionary. We'll see though. We'll see. The squad.
Oh man.
So the only dude that you're missing definitely from the last time we played you is Isak, and you're just going to replace him with Wilson.
And
Yeah.
we still don't have Harvey Barnes. We still don't.
Oh, you didn't have it? No, but I'm talking from the last time we
You
played.
don't need Harvey Barnes.
You have Miguel Almiron. You still got pretty much your entire
You
squad.
don't need
Not
Harvey
like
Barnes.
you guys are injured.
We don't have
Yeah,
Nick
let's
Pope.
see.
Nick Pope. Nick Pope would be the other one.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have Nick Pope, so it'll be
Let's see if Poch learned from the last game.
Isak started versus you guys.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, let's see if Poch learned from the last time.
Is that the way to Queen's Park Rangers? Sunderland, Millwall, Middlesbrough. Chelsea boys were taking over. Championship that waits for me.
What a chart, man. It's God willing we aren't in the championship. Jimmy, what were you telling me, bro? You confident for the game today?
No, man. No, y'all fucking no.
Jimmy, my brother.
I wish there wasn't a game.
Yeah.
No.
He has to do a stream with me. That's also why he's like, man, fuck this.
The fact that we still have fans that's sitting around like what I heard what this motherfucker said.
Moya.
Yeah, if you look at the fixtures, right? You look at the fixture. Like, nigga, we lost to everybody. Like, what the fuck are we still looking at the fixtures? If you look,
Yeah.
we can get like, oh my gosh.
Jimmy, it's like I said, Jimmy, it's like I said a moment ago. It's like I
Who
said a
said
moment
that
ago.
this time then?
Like I said it a moment ago. It's like, forget the fact of who we're playing. It's almost guaranteed based on just the fact of our previous games. We're going to concede probably in most of those games. So cool. It doesn't. It's not about winning. We have to just score against some of these teams. Forget winning the game. We have to be confident that we're going to score against Wolves. We're going to score against City. We're going to score against we have to be confident we're going to score in most of these games, because otherwise we will lose, because we're going to concede.
Not only that, like the reason why I conversate with people like Moyo and Sage and those dudes is because I really be trying to understand where the fuck they get their optimism from. And then when they don't have optimism to lean on, they lean on like, oh, we had 10th, but it's okay. So it's like, so then you don't have standards. You either over optimistic, and then when the play is shit and you can see there's nothing else to be optimistic about, you go like, well, Moyo, he would go, but guys, we just have to deal with the fact that we're gonna be like this. No, that's like coming home finding your chick with a dick in her mouth and like, oh well, I just gotta understand that, you know, sometimes I'm gonna come home and this is gonna be a random dick in my wife's mouth. No,
Oh my God.
what are we talking about? It doesn't have to be. It doesn't. Yes, you do. You do talk like this. You talk. You go.
Yeah.
But guys, you have to understand that these players are young. And what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we talking about, yo?
Young does not mean shit. I don't know.
Like, we a big cuckold fan base when it comes to managers who ain't proving shit. Like, no, you got to give Pochettino 6 months. Like Sage,
what?
dickhead. It'll be 6 months next week. Fuck is you talking about? That's just 6 months. That's just 6 months. That's just 6 months. He got signed July 1st.
But then it'll be another 6 months. That's what it'll be. Give it till the end of the season and see where we are.
Get excited about.
Give it Giggs to end the season. Give it Lamps to end the season.
I can't get excited about a game because of the manager. That's where I'm at with it. I can't get into a game because I really don't. I have no faith in the manager's tactics. I don't have any faith in the team he's gonna put out. And then I gotta hear this fan base tell me how Conor Gallagher is like. If you're a Chelsea fan and you've been a Chelsea fan for a long time,
pick up, Alex,
and you're hyping up Conor Gallagher, you either. I'm gonna say that. Put the camera on me. Put the banner up. Put the banner up. Put the banner up so you can know these are the thoughts of Jimmy.
Full fucking screen.
You either English, white, or you fuck white girls. As a black.
I'll do
white, or you fuck white girls.
There's a lot of things to do with white. I got that, Jim.
Don't fucking tell me about Conor Gallagher. It's all race-based. I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me. It has nothing to do with nothing. The fact that he's fucking white and English.
Jimmy,
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You could come at me, motherfucker. Tell me what I'm bringing up race and I'm bringing up he's English. I'm bringing up both.
Jimmy, can you hear me?
I'm bringing up both.
Cobham as well, Jimmy.
Jimmy, can you hear me?
That is the same shit. English. Cobham means English.
Yeah. Jimmy, if you can hear me, I can say, well, shit, I got a snitch in the backseat. She'll snitch me out 5 seconds if I say something stupid. So, believe me, I want to say something, but I can't.
Tell her to put her fingers in her ears.
Kids don't listen.
She doesn't.
That's the only way.
She doesn't know.
Conor Gallagher. I watched. Yo, all the white content creators. It'll be an atrocity if you say, "Oh, Gallagher."
It was an
you
atrocity.
Go to Sal Matson.
Tamori.
Yeah.
Abraham.
You go to Sal Lewis Hall.
Tamori is always fourth choice.
What would the kids think? Oh no, Sal Chalobah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, Chalobah's not good enough.
Chalobah had a better season than Conor Gallagher last year.
Y'all eat a dick, man.
On Chalobah,
Tamori would have been our fourth choice centre back. What would Gallagher?
One of the best in Serie A.
Wait, we can't get rid of Mount and Gallagher. That's not enough blonde hair and blue eyes left.
Jimmy, but Moya said he's black.
Wait. But who are the Cobham graduates going to look up to?
Who would they look up to?
James Cowell.
Who would they look up to?
They ain't going to look up to Reece James. Come on, man.
Let's hope we're not going to be look up to the biggest fan like Fatur, Matt, those guys that goes to the games all the time. Let's hope that is not going to happen. By the way, Moya said he's black.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what you got about that now?
Blue, I don't give a fuck if you don't get the race angle. I don't care if you don't get it. Guarantee you my niggas do, though. Fuck you talking about? You never get shit.
I don't know who they are, but I agree with Jimmy.
Never agree with shit. What does race have?
That's the reason why we keep Conor Gallagher, because he works
race has nothing to do with nothing ever. Never bring race into it ever. Why did you bring up race? The same reason niggas got to take a knee in before the fucking game. You don't take a knee to get because they're giving out blowjobs. Why they take knees in the fucking beginning of the game?
You should hear the Matthew Harding end while we're doing that little knee.
Exactly.
All you hear is
fuck out of here.
Expected blowjobs, Jimmy. Remember.
I swear, every time I see us go down for a knee, I feel bad because all I'm about.
Same reason that fucking black dude couldn't get on it.
Hold on a second. I know why players go down on the knee. Why do you go down on your knee, Lewis?
No, I'm talking about when the players do that.
Oh, I was like, why are you going on your knees in the fence?
Where were those white guys going that was keeping the black guy off the train? Where were they going? Where were they going?
Not
Yeah,
Auschwitz.
Chelsea.
I was about to say Auschwitz
You
for
Chelsea?
some reason, but never mind. I'm not even going to.
And they were fans of who?
I'll say Auschwitz, bro.
So mix me with this. Oh, that's old Chelsea. Our fan base doesn't. Get the fuck out of here, man. Eat a dick. Some of you motherfuckers or have your own biases and don't even know it. But guess what? I've been on this planet longer than some of y'all been able to fucking come out of the little tip of your little peewee. Okay? So you don't know shit. You came into this PC. Oh, the world is so great. World, get the fuck out of here.
Jimmy, by the way, you just described the chlamydia, one of the chlamydias, how they represent in the body.
So isn't your daughter in the car?
Sage, because you don't get the joke. You don't get the joke in it because you drink too many. You drink too much fucking fizzy drinks, you dickhead. How do we get to white women? Because you don't get it. You don't get the joke.
Jimmy, this is the same dude that, bro, go and look at the messages me and it, bro. I asked him if he was retarded. I had to ask as a legit question because man couldn't read my message properly if he was retarded.
He don't even get the joke of how do we get to white women? It's a joke, you stupid fuck. You don't even get the joke.
Literally a joke.
Because you like 7. I don't expect you to get it. I tell jokes for adults.
Fucking crazy.
Okay, fuck you. I don't care if you in your feelings. You don't know who I am by now? You think I give a fuck about people get upset about motherfucking me bringing up race issues? Y'all got these cocksuckers who think, well, if you just don't mention race, it'll go away. Shut the fuck up. It's the race issue.
He said he was born in '85. Dude, we saw you on the space. We saw you on the street.
Race don't play no part.
You're not older than me. I'm sorry, Sage is not older than me. They ain't a fucking.
Savić, you're not 85. Shut up, man. We saw you.
What's wrong with you, dickhead, bro? Race doesn't have to go. Race doesn't play a fact with nothing. No, it doesn't. It doesn't play no fact. Yeah, it's just by. So why does Matt Wakey get beat down and Mudryk get all this? Mudryk.
Not even that. Not even that.
Why
not even that.
Sterling.
I was gonna say, why do we talk about Conor Gallagher doing the most work rate when Enzo Fernandez does the most covers the most ground balls and gets called lazy?
Why does this fan base have no problem dragging fucking Matt Wakey? But Mudryk needs more time. He was a fucking cokehead last game. Cokehead.
Hey.
Last game.
Bouncing up and down on that dick. Yeah.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey, Mudryk like there was a dick in his ass. Yeah.
That was Mudryk. And then you look at the fan base, tell you he was great. And then I look at people starting 11s on their page, and they drop Sterling.
That makes no sense.
Oh no, y'all don't. It's got to be a melanin issue. Yeah, you don't like me.
That makes no sense.
Let me guess, Mudryk started in those lineups, right?
Of course, Mudryk started
in
every fucking one.
Mudryk, Gallagher,
every
Palmer.
One.
Or they drop Jackson for Broya.
Every time.
For some reason.
That's the one.
Every time.
The Broya Jackson argument should have been dead by now. That should be finished.
That's
We're not bringing that one back until you get GNA on the table. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
No, consistent GNA, because they're going to bring up that Fulham tackle that bounced off Broya's ankle and went into the back of the net.
Exactly.
No, we're going to need more than that.
And they really be hyping that shit up. Like, well, he came on, he got his goal. I'm like, he got his goal?
Yo,
as much to do with that goal as him. Me.
They should be giving that as an own goal, man. We're just going to give it to Broya just for bands.
Fuck out of here. Mudryk jumping around.
Broya
like
didn't even notice that went in.
And then people like, Matt Wakey, he just need a loan. He doesn't fucking play. He literally
no.
Mudryk,
but that's what I do get, because that's the reasoning for it. He don't play.
Mudryk plays like shit.
Lewis,
he needs to run a game. Matt Wakey don't play. He doesn't get a game. Oh, Madueke needs to be loaned. What?
I want Madueke loaned because he doesn't play.
That's
but
it,
also,
though. Like, I want him
just-
to have more games.
Joey,
Man.
for me, it's not the issue of the loan. It's where I'm seeing people say he should go on loan to. I've seen people say Strasbourg and like the Championship. This is a dude who 2 years ago was playing in the Champions League. The fuck is he going to the Championship for?
Exactly.
The fuck is he going to Strasbourg for?
Nah,
You send him to a team that's currently like a good team. Like, what the fuck?
You can't loan him to Strasbourg anyway.
Yeah.
You could only loan him in the Premier
What
League.
is he doing at Chelsea, Scott? We don't do nothing at Chelsea. We're not in the Champions League. We're not nothing. Like,
No, I'm saying he's played to that level and played to it.
by the way,
So I'm saying,
Savić said he's done with you, Scott. He said he's not. He's done.
And then you got this idea, right? That if we sell Gallagher, it's disrespecting Pochettino because of what Pochettino said. A coach is a fucking politician. What is Pochettino supposed to say when he's playing Gallagher? Oh, I don't want Gallagher, sell him. Of course he's going to say he's my guy. And then when he's sold, he ain't your fucking guy no more. That's it. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Coaches don't.
Well, I actually think it's true. I actually think it's true. He likes Gallagher. The problem is the reason why he says it's on the owners, because owners make him owners wants to tell him because he's not signing the contract.
Yeah, it's always on the owners.
Yeah, owners wants to sell him because he doesn't want to sign the contract.
But my point is, him saying that doesn't mean anything. People suck that up like it's irrelevant. Like it's a revelation. Oh my gosh!
People that want Gallagher to stay. People that want Gallagher to stay, they need to tell him to sign a new contract. Otherwise, he's going to be sold.
And then imagine, look at the
and
level.
Here's the squeaky Sage voice of guy who was born in '85, and he still is dumb as
fuck Sage. Imagine, look at the level of players that we have that signed the 8-year deal.
Howdy.
They signed up. They signed the death row deal. So Gallagher know what it is. You think Gallagher's gonna be the one that bucked the trend and say, "Nah, I ain't signing that"? And then this fan base like, "Well, I don't blame him if he want. Get the fuck out the club, nigga. You ain't signing. Get out. Break your knee on the way out, nigga. Break your ankle on the way out. Fuck you talking about? You ain't signing up. Get the fuck out. Get out."
Jimmy, there's one way to get that man to sign up. Read talks the contract negotiation. Have Serge Knight in the room with you. Trust me, he'll sign the fucking contract.
Listen, man, he's a hyped up nut. He's fucking overhyped.
Hey, maybe we don't need him to sign the contract. Maybe
no, he doesn't have to sign the contract.
I don't need him to sign the contract. He can go.
Here's the fucking train station, son.
Jeez, I'll see you at the bridge in a little set.
Jimmy, what really got me irritated was
we're playing today.
We're playing tonight. For some reason, there's 3 games on tonight and 1 on tomorrow for some reason.
It drives me up a wall, bro.
I forgot.
Up a wall. It really does. It drives me up a wall.
What does?
Like, who are we gonna replace Conor Gallagher with? Like, we just didn't replace
anyone else
with Conor Gallagher.
Sage drives him up the wall.
No one.
Mason Mount with Conor Gallagher.
Because he's not replaceable, that's why. Obviously.
The virginity is still in your voice, man.
Alex.
You can hear the virginity in his voice, man.
Yeah.
It's like he has a virginity in his mouth.
This Russian guy, man. Are we gonna have a civil conversation, a civil football conversation?
I don't have a civil conversation with kids.
I've got a legit question to ask you before we start. Do you actually understand English? Like, do you understand English?
No, Scott, I'll tell you what. You've actually mastered the ability to actually gaslight people. Like, I love how when you disagree with someone, you call them stupid. I'm not stupid. I understand English. You just disagree with me.
No, I can read you the whole chat, the message I sent.
Yes, read them right now. Read them right now.
Cool. I'll read the message that I fucking said. That you decided to just ignore completely.
And read my replies as well. This is a waste of time, but go ahead.
We know that you here is waste of time. You don't have to be. You don't have to
No,
tell us
at the end
that.
of the day,
You were talking bullshit about like us having these issues before Poch in terms of the lack of goals, set pieces, blah blah blah, lack of system, which is not true, and all that nonsense. And I said that you're chatting some absolute bullshit. And we actually had a competent defense last year before Lampard came in, which is true. And Poch, as I mentioned earlier, has decided to fuck that, but because we've conceded against 13 teams this season out of 17 to get more out of the attack, which, as I said earlier, means you're putting more pressure on them. Because instead of it being, oh, if you don't score, we just draw the game. Now it's you have to score, otherwise we more often than not lose the game because we're going to concede. That puts more pressure on the attack. I said that, and then you said, I love how you use the squad's lack of experience as an excuse for young players, but not Poch as if he can turn Nico into a 20-plus goal striker tomorrow. When have I asked him to turn Nico into a 20-plus goal scoring striker? I've said from the beginning of the season, I expect these players to take time. I expect these players in attack, especially. That's where I expect we're going to have to wait and see sort of thing. I expect that in attack. I don't expect that in midfield. Because we spent up 200 fucking million pounds on that midfield. I don't expect in the defence. Because last season the defence was calm. Until Lampard came in. So that's when I asked you if you were retarded. And if you can understand English.
all right. I'll elaborate since you didn't get me. So, quick question. Throughout the season, right?
No,
This season
that just means that you are retarded.
have we... Alex, mute your mic. Have we conceded goals due to his setup? Or individual mistakes.
Yes.
Or individual mistakes.
No.
No.
Set pieces is his setup. Set pieces is his setup. What are you talking about?
Okay, so have we conceded more goals because of individual mistakes or his setup?
His setup. 12 on set pieces.
And
So
here's
don't you think?
foundation,
So don't
ladies
you
and
think?
gentlemen.
No, Alex.
We've been arguing about
So
set
do you
pieces
think?
conceding.
Do you think the handful of mistakes we made playing from the back, from the defenders and the likes of Sanchez, do you think it would have helped our defense and record? It would have helped. It doesn't have to be his setup or the mistakes.
Slow down. You asked the question and you answered it. Are you asking us or are you asking your fucking self?
Oh my God.
Say?
Look, you're acting as if his setup, his defensive setup, is the reason why we conceded as well. No, because of it's a mixture of a lot of things. Our defenders. Yes, it is. I literally was Chelsea. Are you blind?
Sage, slow down. Let us explain. Hold on, Scott. Only one of us can do it at a time. Sage, if a team keeps making the same mistake over, not the same person. Wait, listen. Each time it can be different people making the same mistake on the same issue. Set pieces. Conor Gallagher has about 3 or 4 of them. Disasi has a few. Gusto has a few. Wichikola has a few. You know what that means? That means in training, the coaching is not coming across because multiple players are making the mistake. It's not one guy. It's multiple people confused. Like last game in the first half, when all the players was doing this, like I don't know where to go. Second half, he had to make changes because multiple people were confused. That's coaching. That means whatever you said didn't get across to the players. You see, if everybody gets it and one guy fuck up, you go, oh, that one guy fucked up. If 3, 4, and 5 guys are fucking up, that's not called individual error. That's not individual error.
Jimmy, to add on to your point as well.
You're talking about one. Okay, go ahead.
One of the problems we've had, you mentioned the errors. Yes, we've had errors, but some of those errors have come from his mistakes in terms of the personnel, in terms of the fact that he can't coach this defense. We had the same issue under Lampard. Under Lampard, it was the same thing. Especially that first season. Like, we went gun-ho, balls to the wall, like, in terms of attack, and it meant our defense was lacking. But we accepted that because we scored a fuck ton of goals. Like, it was hard to watch sometimes, but we scored a fuck ton of goals defensively. We were a bit shit. Second season, that went out the window because we stopped scoring. We were still shit defensively. It's the same with Poch now. We're not scoring as many goals as we should be, but defensively, we're terrible. And some of it's on Poch because you can't keep playing Colwell at left back. And you've seen that to do certain left back things like defend 1v1, he's not good at that. He's just not good, especially when a winger has him, turning, can see his number. That's what you're not meant to do as a left back, as a defender. And he does that all the time because he's not a fucking left back. And the manager keeps putting him there. So that's on the manager. So the mistakes that Cole was having at left back that lead to us conceding goals, more often than not, is due to the fact he's playing as a left back, which he's not fucking comfortable with. And that's on the manager. So yes, us conceding goals more often than not is on the manager. There are obviously outliers. The Sanchez one to Rice. There's probably others off the top of my head I can't think of. But more often than not, it's down to the manager, whether it's personnel or tactics.
Exactly. Look what Blues Empire said.
A third of the goals that we've conceded this year have been from set pieces. A third. Of one out of every three.
Yes. That's cool. And then you have to, and then Sage, what you could be calling individual errors. How about Colwell playing left back? That's not an individual error. That's a player out of position by the manager. I don't blame the player for that.
It's not working. And the player playing out of position is working.
And I've mentioned this before, and I'll keep mentioning it. Instead of finding a way where he can play left back and it's comfortable, so don't get him to overlap. Have him tuck inside like you were trying to do at the start of the season. It wasn't really working, but that made more sense. And now he's overlapping. Now he's isolated a lot more now than he was at the start of the season. Cool. So it's even worse now than it was at the start of the season. And it was bad at the start of the season. Like it's got to the point where people want Cole out of the sold because they think he's a shit player because this manager has made him look like a shit player. He might not be as good as other players. That's a different conversation. He's not shit. He looks like shit because he's out of position all the time. That's on the manager.
Yep. That's the only time I've given you the benefit of the doubt was when there's literally no other left back options.
Exactly.
We have had injuries, but there's been games where we haven't done it, especially start of the season. We've done Chilwell left wing, and we've done Colwell left back at the start of the season. We were crap against the likes of Nottingham Forest, against the likes of Bournemouth. Even winnable games against Luton, it wasn't really that deep, but it was still holding us back in games that we should have won. Then we've had the Disasi right back stuff. We've had Enzo playing in the 10 and Gallagher at the pivot, which has even happened in the last few games. All sorts of craziness. And then we wonder why we don't really have as much control as we
exactly.
As
CAA. After the 4-4 to City, he moved Gallagher to right wing.
And then at 4-1, we bring on a right winger. Madueke comes on at 4-1, 86 minutes in.
Exactly. Yeah. Get him, kid.
That whole game when you guys played us was completely botched by your manager.
Yeah.
There was some bad mistakes from players too, yes, but goddamn, it's like that's not a sign of a well-coached team.
And why is he not coaching what to do on the second ball on the header? Y'all ever on a set piece? Y'all ever notice that? We cannot defend. Once the ball is hit, it's always fuck. Yo, don't even get me started on this fucking team. Sage, don't play with me. This fucking manager. This manager is whack, bro. There's nothing you could tell me, man. He ain't done shit. He's played enough games.
Yeah, if this manager wants time, you get wins. That's it. The only thing that saves you is results when everything else isn't working. You can play shit football and win games, and it's like, oh, whatever. Like, we don't look good, but we're winning. Here's what it is. As soon as those results dry up, everything gets overanalyzed. We have seen this with Chelsea all season. Because of our form, everything is being analyzed. These players, the decision-making to bring them in, the ownership, their long-term project, the manager, every aspect, the fans, every aspect of the club has been put under scrutiny because of the form on the pitch. So all you have to do is just get results. Big up, Prime. What were you telling me, my guy? Nice little hashtag.
Yeah, no, what you're saying is facts. That our league position is putting like way too much things like under pressure, putting things into too much scrutiny. If we over these next by the end of the year, the end of the month, if we start picking up results and we move higher up in the table and we are like 9th or something, or 8th, I don't know how points-wise that works out, but if we're like 8th or 9th that we pick up wins, all of a sudden, at least Chelsea fans will stop talking about Todd and he doesn't know anything. They'll stop putting too much criticism on Poch. They'll even stop putting too much pressure on some of these players and let things just kind of naturally go and develop. So you have the time, you need to earn it. If you want to be given time in in football. That's what I always say when people say give managers time. Like if you don't earn your time, then inevitably, like you've got to go. Well, yeah, we'll see.
I just need to address the Moyo comment. Like it's in no way, shape, or form the same. I'd give that excuse to this manager if he hadn't managed for like what? We're going on 10 fucking years. He's managed in this game for 10 fucking years. That's why
I want to know
if this Jimmy, wait. If this was someone like a Xavi Alonso who's managed in the game for like 2 years, I would give him a similar excuse because he's not managed for that long. So he's got to learn on the fly. This man has managed at the top level. This man has managed for 10 fucking years, potentially longer. This is his 5th club that he's managed at in his career as a manager. That's why
let me ask you this question.
Wait, Jimmy, before you go, what is this conversation about? Before you go, sorry.
It's the same reason, by the way.
I don't want to lose my thought.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
What place did Southampton finish under fucking Pot? Because you're not about to tell me none of those Southampton fucking teams was better than this team we have right now. What place did he finish?
So in 13-14, they finished in 8th place.
Wow.
In 12-13, which was his first season.
Wow.
Southampton finished in
Finished in 8th.
that's the wrong season.
Tell me that team had this talent.
Where's the 12? Okay, so they finished in 14th.
Tell me that fucking team had this talent.
His first season as well, he came halfway through the season.
Oh, okay. So 7th then, and then he went to Tottenham. Was it 7th or 9th?
Think about it. And we're in fucking 10th, 11th, and 12th.
It was 8th.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here telling me about the circumstance he was put in. What circumstance?
I say what circumstance? He had a couple injuries.
Players all about. He lost Nkunku and lost his fucking mind. Get out of here, man.
That means he doesn't have the skill set.
That would be a managerial decision if he puts you on.
No, but it still doesn't run because of the point I was just about to make. Because it's about the skill set that you have, the abilities, the attributes you have. Obviously, if Silva plays it right back and his plays shit, I don't expect him to play well because it's not an age thing at that point. It's why are you playing a 39-year-old at right back who can't do the basics of a right back? He doesn't have the skill set. That means what you're basically saying is that you don't think Poch has the skill set to work with these players and work with the circumstances he's been given. Cool. So Poch isn't able to deal with young players, which we thought he was. That's why we hired him. He can't deal with injuries, which every manager has to deal with. And he can't deal with having to adapt and make changes on the fly, which most competent managers can. Again, if we're talking about Iraola, if we had Iraola as our manager, I understand. We're talking about Pochettino. This is a dude who people were talking up as being a potential Real Madrid manager like years ago after Tottenham, after PSG. The fuck are we talking about?
And by the way, like when people talk about circumstances, this is not as if we didn't start the season thinking like, oh, you know, we're in a title challenge with City and Liverpool, and all of a sudden we're 12th, and the circumstances are, well, we've got our best goal scorer injured, we've got these issues, you know, Poch has to, you know, it's not Poch's fault. Like, we weren't expecting to do greatness this season. We just expected to be competent and okay. We are below par, competent and being okay. I don't get the whole, like, how he's void.
Nobody deserves praise at this current moment, bro. It's just plain and simple. There is no praise to be given with this manager. It's just there. He needs to prove to us. He still hasn't proved enough to us. Plain and simple. Like, it's that simple. It's like, the guy has not proved anything to us.
Oh, fuck off. Bro, someone else can address the comment. I can't be fucking bothered to try and explain this again.
Why are you giving the man?
Just give me one to cook on this one, bro. I can't be fucking bothered.
Don't know each other. No leaders, no goal scorer, most important player injured, and you still. Well, that's the reason why the setup and the way he manages this team needs to be perfect.
He's had them for 6 months, bro. 6 months. He's been managing for 6 months, bro.
Number one, the no leaders thing is bullshit. We have the oldest fucking player in the league that plays on a consistent basis. And has been at some of the biggest clubs in world football.
Raheem Sterling.
We have Raheem Sterling, who's won league titles with one of the best teams under the best manager ever in my lifetime. The best manager I've seen in my lifetime.
Enzo just won a World Cup. Caicedo who's in
James, who's won it. You've got Reece James and Ben Chilwell, who are. I say you got Reece James and Ben Chilwell. I may not rate Ben Chilwell, but in terms of off the pitch, these are players who have won a Champions League, were key parts of a Champions League winning team. Fuck off with this no leaders bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Got to tune out Chilwell. He looked amazing when he came back from injury.
And you don't need all those players to be a competent side. You don't need a goal scorer to be a competent side.
Moyo, let me ask you the question then. Moyo. Who's the fucking leaders in the Newcastle team then? Who are the leaders in the Newcastle team? Because I guarantee you're going to bring up man like Lascelles.
Trippier.
So Lascelles is a leader, but Silva isn't. But I can't expect Reece to be a leader. Don't give me that bullshit. Who are the leaders in that Newcastle team?
When you're talking about young players, right? Like, isn't that then down to, if we're saying the players are young and they don't know any better, that's fine. And is that not down to the manager to be competent and put a system and a structure in place? I've seen Newcastle this season with injuries, like whether or not they've lost their games, they've still looked competent. You guys played Man United, and fine, Man United are poor. You played without centre backs, and you look like a competent output. You went in the Champions League this season. You guys finished bottom of your group. You looked like a competitive team against PSG, Dortmund, and AC Milan.
Yeah.
No one's expecting us to go win the league. No one expecting us to challenge. We're expecting competence. Be competent.
Moyo, no one has ever said top three. Like we've expected around the four.
I'll be real. I said third in like the Premier League predictions I did on Casually FC. Like after we got Lavia, where I was kind of hyped, and Caicedo, where I was kind of hyped about our midfield, and I actually thought this manager could do some good because we'd only had like a few games, like 2 or 3 games at that point. And I was like, I could wait. I may have overestimated, but like at worst, I thought we'd be like 6th, 7th.
At the worst, I thought we'd be in the Euros.
I said 5th. I've been saying 5th this entire time, bro. 5th is where I said this entire time. And the fuck thing is about all this is he still has it all in his hands.
I said first, and the reason why we're not winning it.
Matt?
I am mute, Jimmy.
You muted, Jimmy.
You're on mute.
You muted.
Moyo, why you keep saying like we're only halfway through? That would make sense if the projection was looking up. Moyo, it's not looking up.
That's what I was about to say. It looks like dog shit a lot of
That's
times.
what I'm saying. Moyo, what you saying? What you saying sounds good, but you have to apply it to what's actually happening.
I gotta head back to work. I'll see you guys at the game.
The projection is not up. The confidence of this team getting better is not up. There's no evidence this team is going to get better. If you're saying this team is going to get better, it's off of hope. It's not off of nothing that you visually see. It's not off of results. It's not off of performances. It's off of just basically hope.
And
you say, like, as much as you saying, oh, we're only at the halfway point, a lot of us can actually see us getting worse and wouldn't be surprised. And I don't think you would be surprised if we got worse.
Jimmy, if you had to ask me today where I think we're finishing in the league, I'd genuinely say like 15th.
Yeah,
if we keep it and everything go like it is, I wouldn't be surprised if we finish 12th, 13th.
Yeah,
I would.
I think it's worse, bro. I think we're going to finish worse than that. I think we're going to finish lower than that. I'm genuinely serious.
Bro, watch how they say it will get worse before it gets better, bro. As
much as right now, like Poch could turn this around and we could push higher, we're also in a volatile point where it could easily continue to get worse. So that's why when I don't know what he's saying, but like when he's talking about how things could turn around, we're only halfway through. We said that last season with Potter, and it continued. It not only got bad, it not only stayed bad.
I was there. I was where Moyo was last season. You can't. That's the big thing. People can't talk to me and be like, "Oh, you're too reactionary." But no, you can't talk to me because I was there in the trenches by my fucking self last season. By my fucking self, I was there, getting it from everyone about like, "Oh, why are you still backing Potter? Why do you think you turn this around?" I was getting it from everyone, and I stuck to my convictions until it got to the point I couldn't stand it anymore, until he got sacked.
It kind of what you said before the season, like I like when Chelsea fans suffering. So
Oh,
at
wait,
the
That
end
was
of the
last
day,
season. I didn't say that this season, bro. I'm done suffering. Suffering this much. I could do a little bit of suffering. You can't level that at me. You can't level that.
Yo, listen, and all y'all people that saying if you bring in another manager, the same thing's going to happen. How about we bring in another manager and what happened with Tuchel? Y'all only want to see through y'all doom and gloom shit fucking goggles. Fuck out of here. Y'all only want to throw out the negative side so y'all can remain in this pain because y'all are punks. Y'all walk around with that little buzz in your asshole, and your wife press the button when she ready.
Jimmy,
That's what
also the
y'all
other,
do.
Jimmy, the other thing is too, if you did fire someone and then that person fucked up, they would only be doing what Pochettino was projected to do, which was fail because he's not projected right now doing very well.
What Moyo said, why is it that we bring in a manager and the next one will fail? Why can't we get a manager and we rise?
Exactly.
Every manager has to fail. No, even if the next manager will fail, fire that one too.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what Sevilla have gone
slowly starting to deep up, but we just want to do what Roman
not
did.
the example to use, bro.
Sevilla have gone
My
through 3
question
managers.
too, I actually really wanted to know how happened that, because I lost the signal when 85 years old Savić was telling me about the defense, Chelsea's defense, and I just want to know what went through that conversation. Did you convince the idiot that the set pieces?
He can't. No, it's individual errors according to him.
Oh, okay.
I think just it was errors. I do acknowledge that. Well, first of all, people misunderstand. I'm not saying
you're 85 years old.
Stop telling people that they misunderstand you. You wrote, and Scott understood you. You spoke, and people understood you. It's time for retirement.
We didn't have a whole conversation. It was just Potts. Anyway, I'm not saying Potts hasn't contributed to our downfall. Yes, his selections, even his substitutions, like 10 games ago, were questionable. But to me, when I watch,
stop us. So why do you stop us when we if you acknowledging what you're saying, then you agree with what we're saying. You don't have
I agree some parts.
You don't have to agree that he needs to be fired, but don't then come back and say what we're saying is fucking crazy when you acknowledge
it was crazy.
That it's true. You can acknowledge everything we said, and then you could just say, but I'll give him more time. Don't then try to turn around and discredit what we're saying when you agree with it. That's where the disconnect comes in, Sage. You can agree with us and then stop at that point and then go, but I want to give him more time. And then we'll all understand. But when you disagree with us and then turn around and agree with us, it makes you look crazy because you're acknowledging everything. Nothing we're saying negative about Poch is made up shit. It's not feelings. We're just stating the facts. We state the players he put in the wrong position. Those are facts. We state that we're terrible at set pieces. That's not up for questions. It's facts. 1/3 of our goals are from set pieces. These are facts. This ain't expected goals. This is the truth. These are the goals that went in. So when we're giving the shit that we're saying about Poch, of course, sometimes we give feelings. But when we're giving the facts, even the facts, y'all be like, oh, you can't blame that on the manager. Yes, we can.
Because when the manager succeeds, the manager gets credit. Exactly. You win and fail as a collective, regardless of not even just sports, just life. You win and fail. You win you succeed or fail as a collective. If your company does well, you probably have good ownership. You probably have good boss. You probably have good employees. Same thing with football. Usually, you have good ownership. You have good good coach, good players, good recruitment staff, good this, good that, good infrastructure, whatever.
And I ain't trying to hear we're gonna bring in another manager for this team. Yeah, only one manager has had this team. One. Yeah. Lampard didn't have this team. Potter didn't have this team. One manager has had this team. So if this one manager can't manage it, bring on the next.
Because other clubs do it. Other clubs do it.
It ain't too many managers in this world, top managers, gonna have Caicedo and Enzo and go, ay de mi, que suerte. I don't know what to do with them.
No, I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm gonna split them and put Gallagher in the middle of both of that.
Exactly. Up top in a creative spot.
Yeah.
And then when I'm ready, I'll flip them around just based on nothing. Based on nothing.
You see this informed centre back that we pulled in from Brighton. I'm gonna throw him at left back. I'm gonna throw him at who needs progressive runs?
Right, so answer Tyre in the chat.
Who needs left wingers? We have Ben Chilwell.
I'm gonna call Gallagher
right winger. You know what? I could bring Madueke on for a game, but you know what? Gallagher. I'm gonna go play on the
I could bring Madueke on for a game, but instead of doing that, I'm going to bring on a guy who's got 12 months left on his contract and isn't going to be here after January for some reason. As much as I like Matt and him playing while he's not signed a new contract is fucking stupid.
Exactly.
Now we did bring in this Ukrainian who's got high potential on the left wing, but I'm going to throw Chilwell in there and give him a try at left wing.
Right now, I'm going to keep it real with the way he's playing. To keep running Mudryk out, I swear to God, it feels like we're doing somebody a favor. Because he does not need to be starting. He's not. I'm sorry.
I don't think he starts
tonight. What team does he start on?
No, Jimmy, this goes back to the point I made. This goes back to the point I made earlier. All you're doing is putting extra pressure on the kid. Because instead of him just being allowed to play as normal, it's like, cool. He's going to cut, like, next game. I expect him to perform because if he plays, because it's like, cool, like, you keep getting picked, despite the fact you keep putting in shit performances. The manager's just trying to play you into form, which never works, ever. So it's like he just gets more pressure put on him because he has to constantly perform. Whereas, like, if you take him out of the spotlight after a not so good performance and let him just play normally and don't put pressure on him, he'll probably perform. He's more likely to perform. But this manager just keeps putting more pressure on these guys. But way too much. He keeps putting more pressure on these guys, keeps asking more of them.
Big up Mad Genius that says bring in Diego Simeone. It would be
I just seen a meme, right? Where they got Kai Havertz got 4 goals, and then they got like 10 Man United players got 3 goals. And I laughed because Jackson got more goals than all of them combined. But our fan
Jimmy, I
Jackson is shit. He's shit.
I saw this yesterday.
Our fan base would want Havertz back instead of Jackson.
I went and looked this up the other day. So if you include attacking midfielders, which we'll do because if we don't, it's even worse. If you include attacking midfielders, the entirety of United's attack have the same amount of goals as Jackson in the league.
Here's a fun fact. Callum Wilson
if you don't include attacking midfielders, so you take Bruno and Hannibal out of it, then they have like 4 goals. United's attack have like 4 goals between them or something like that.
Yeah, that's the meme. That's the meme. It's
you know what crazy? What even crazier? Everybody is showing like Barbatov clip saying that Kai Havertz looks like him. Everybody seen that?
No, fuck, he doesn't.
So no.
What clip?
The funny part is if you listen to actual question and hear what he actually saying, he's not saying like he's like if you would have picked a player that looks like you playing in the Premier League. And he said, probably Kai Havertz. And very surprised. But it's not a surprise. If you not notice, it's not about people think that like, oh, he compared him because of his skills and that. No, that's not what people see in him similarity in Barbatov. What the similarity is, he's kind of like a slow on the ball, thinking that he has so much time. People saying like, "Oh my God, his first touch." He's like, "His first touch is good." I was like, "Barbatov, stop lying. You're not watching. Kai Havertz." Yeah, if you really saw like his first touch, seriously, how many times he gets after the ball after the first touch, like the touch of Lukaku? Then this is the comparison. Even still, I see about the Barbatov. It's the way he movement, the body movement. Shows actually like the way Barbatov used to play. But believe me, I watched Barbatov actual how playing. When Barbatov he can speed up. He also can lay off the ball, man. The guy is a genius on the ball.
Listen to this.
I want intelligence. He's actually got football IQ. He takes risks and it works.
Well, I want to read this off. I want somebody to cross-reference it with me, okay? Erling Haaland How many goals does he have? Can somebody go to the
12,
I think it's
off the top of my
14.
head. Or 14. I can't-
He has 17 out of for the 12 goals.
14,
He has
14.
14, and he has 17 big
14.
chances missed. How many
Spurs
how
of
many
America.
Prem goals does Darwin Núñez have?
Oh, fucking hell.
Núñez is
4.
4.
yeah,
Fucking-
4.
15 big chances missed. How many league goals do Ali Watkins have?
Watkins has
Watkins.
9.
10.
He has
9.
9.
9.
13
Oh, wow.
big chances
9,
missed.
9.
Nico Jackson has 11 big chances missed with 7
7
goals.
goals.
Now tell me. So who else is shit? Who else is shit?
We all shit. Ali Watkins is shit. Jackson is shit.
Rasmus
Erling
Højlund.
Haaland is top for big chances missed for the second season in a row. He is a fraud.
Rasmus Højlund, who Ziyad, Danish Maldini, and them said they would take, has 9 big chances missed with no goals. But he's better than Jackson. And y'all telling me our fan base don't have a hate for Jackson that's made up by our fan base? 7 goals, 11 big chances missed. No goals, 9 big chances missed. That's a negative 9. Think about it. And our fan base would tell you Jackson is shit. And they'll take Højlund over him. I watched the reel with an Arsenal fan saying that. And all these fucking Chelsea fans agreeing. And y'all telling me y'all don't have a agenda against Jackson? Fucking
shaking their bum
the worst miss of the season, Broha just had it. Just had it. Anybody talk about it? Is there any referendum on who Broha is as a player or as a person? Nope. Nope. But you cocksuckers got a Jackson agenda. Same shit with Sterling. Same shit. Y'all motherfuckers make top 11. I'm saying motherfuckers make 11s and put Sterling on the bench and leave.
Oh yeah, Sterling will never get the respect. I've spoken about games like the West Ham. If you were blind and sitting in that away and you think Sterling was our worst player, he was actually our best. Everyone's like, fucking hell, Sterling! Release the ball quicker! Then Gallagher comes off the pitch.
Lewis, I've said this before. With like, if we're in a
still
better
don't like
position,
Sterling
like,
though.
no, but that's fair. But like, if we're in a better position, I fully understand getting on Jackson and Sterling and some of the players for the performances because they're not good enough. We're in a position where we can't be criticizing them if they're scoring or assisting. Where we are right now, we can't be criticizing them like that. Not where we are right now. If we're where Arsenal were or Liverpool were or City are right now, like if we're in that sort of position, we can go, oh, Jackson scored today, but he was shit. Like he was dog shit. We expect better. If we're in that position, because you need both to win the title more often than not. You need to have that top level performance and goals. We're languishing in mid-table, so I don't care if Jackson plays like shit. I've said this before. Sterling can play like shit every single game if every single game he gets a goal contribution. Because at the end of the season, that'll end up in 38 goals and assists. So I don't care.
Let me ask you, when is the World Cup games? Is any of them today?
2020. Oh, yeah. City play in 2 hours. City play.
Who?
So they play a Japanese team. They play Red Diamonds.
Red Diamonds.
Yeah.
It's going to probably be them versus Fluminense in the final.
Fluminense, Man City should be a great game, by the way. Like stylistically, because both of those styles, that's gonna be a very good game. If they beat Urawa Red Diamonds.
Hey,
Urawa. Do you think Samurai Swords are gonna be on the field?
I already told Hamza I'm waving this medal in his face for the rest of the season if they don't.
So yeah, he said, look at this dude. Jackson wouldn't start in Villarreal today, but then he'll tell you the Prem is so much better. So his 7 goals in the Prem wouldn't cross over to La Liga, but then you'll be the same one that saying the Prem is better than La Liga. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Was Jackson not at Villarreal last year?
Man.
Yeah, and he was starting when Moreno was injured.
Yeah.
He also had the highest conversion rate in the whole league.
And also,
yeah, but that was because it was a limited sample.
Why Savić has such a creepy voice?
Yeah, but also just going off.
Alex.
He would have been a star.
Fucking dumbass fan base. The same fan base over
Jimmy,
here.
Jimmy.
It's super hype over Gallagher. He's been our best player. No, the fuck he ain't. Cole Palmer's been our best player. It's not even close.
Jimmy, you know what?
Name me the stinkers Cole Palmer put up. We can name Gallagher stinkers. You can't name a Palmer stinker. You can name Gallagher stinkers, like when he just stunk up the place. You can name games where the midfield got ran through. That's Gallagher too.
I don't think Palmer was great against Everton, but he wasn't stinking.
I don't think he was at his best against Man United. But
he had a fucking game where he got red carded and thrown off, and we played better. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
And that can't even be denied.
Mm-hmm.
We played a whole half without him.
And we actually did all right. I was shitting myself the whole half. As we went through the second half, I was thinking, you know what, we'll see this out, We'll see this out. Then we get the third goal. I'm like, all right, cool. We're good. I can just vibe. It's just stressful.
How did you not say you're not seeing the effort? I love those words, the effort. I like the lighter you get, that word means more.
Hang on. So you're talking about
you don't see Jackson's effort? Do Jackson get credit for his effort when he's playing one man up the top, come down, get the ball, lay it off, make the run? Do y'all mention effort then?
No.
Jimmy. You don't get the protection of effort.
No,
Gallagher get effort. Look at how could you not see the effort? He kisses the bat. Look at him. He has a man bun. No.
Jimmy, it's pace and power versus intelligence, man. Jackson's pace and power, apparently. And Gallagher's intelligence.
Oh, please.
His tackling is not superb. He leads the league in fucking yellow cards.
Yeah.
Not in the yellow cards and fouls.
Fouls. His tackling is superb. No, it's not.
Gallagher's reckless.
What are you talking about? His tackling is superb. I watched him get yellow twice, 2 times in his career. He got 2 fucking yellows and thrown off.
Gallagher gives away not even yellow cards. He gives away
fouls. Yeah, for fun.
Stupidly.
For fun.
When you don't need to. He'll go on and make a late tackle.
Unless we're on a breakaway against
Go ahead, exactly. Respect them Aryan minerals. Respect that blonde hair and blue eyes. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Jimmy, you know what's weird?
You bitch ass niggas is scared to hear it.
Jimmy,
guys, last few points. So I gotta wrap up and get ready for the game.
You know what's weird? Back in preseason, it was baby Drogba. We found our regen. Drogba took 18 months. Listen, I'm not Jackson's biggest fan. I'll give him the time.
I was gonna say, Brian. I think I saw someone bring up the other day or tweeted out I think Jackson at this point in his career has more goals than Drogba did when he first joined Chelsea.
Yeah,
and Drogba was 3 years older and came from a league that was a lot easier to transition from in Ligue 1. And that's what again, before people try and get it twisted, I ain't saying that he's going to become as good as Drogba. None of that bollocks. I'm just saying, give this man.
He's doing the Gallagher look.
I'm not again. I'm not Jackson's fan. I've had conversations with Jimmy about Jackson, but the guy's
actually,
scoring.
you guys keep going.
So regardless of what it is, you can't say anything. The guy's still scoring. So whether or not you want him to be dropped, you want Bravo up there or whatever, we need Jackson's not justified being out of this team.
Yeah.
Again, Ridwan, because you didn't listen, I didn't compare him as a player. Also, the Drogba we saw in the first season was not the Drogba that was the Drogba of that we know. In that first season,
wasn't around, Scott.
You can't argue that with awkward as fuck. In that first season, he was awkward as fuck in terms of the way he played. He wanted to leave after a year. He legit wanted to leave after a year.
Remember, he said it was a mistake. Remember, he said I made a mistake.
He said it was a mistake.
He wanted to go back to Marseille. I think.
Yeah, he wanted to leave after a year.
I remember seeing an article about that. I wasn't around at the time, but I
Jose had to convince him.
Yeah, and then he turned into an incredible, one of the greatest strikers we've seen in the Prem. Jackson could become that. He could be shit the whole career.
Best African in the Premier League for me.
Yeah, and Scott, you know what? Drogba had that Jackson doesn't. Drogba was playing in a great team and didn't have to be the main man. Jackson has to be the main man in this team with like no help. That
Apparently,
doesn't
I look
help
like
Jackson,
Andy.
does it?
Apparently, I look like Andy Carroll with
Yeah, I'd
this.
see that.
Oh, big up Andy Carroll.
Anyway,
Alex, what's predictions, guys? What's predictions for tonight?
I don't know.
4-0.
I don't predict. If I
Oh,
could predict,
yeah.
I would
2-1 Newcastle.
Chelsea through Chelsea.
Alex, if you're using my if you're using my $10,000, what would you predict the score to be?
it's not. It's still not about that. It's not about $1,000. It's about predicting at the end of the day. Like it's a lot of things that has to do with the.
Who wants to make a prediction? Score line.
Wait, you guys hear me?
2-1 Newcastle.
Yes, we can.
I'll see you guys later. Tell Lewis I'll see him later.
Yeah.
Is that the home game? Is that he's going to the game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to the game. It's a
Yeah,
home game.
yeah. Home game.
I'll see you guys later.
Peace out, bro.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I just think like
See you, Jimmy.
Peace out, Alex.
Hope your blood pressure keep your cholesterol low. You muted.
I'll be live in probably like an hour, so I'm just gonna go.
You know me. I'll show up to support.
Hey.
For support.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat and then I'm gonna be live.
I might
on.
come on, I don't know.
Yeah. Don't raise your cholesterol too high.
Yeah, fuck so.
Eat your cookies, Alex.
All right, yeah. Matter of fact,
What?
Don't talk to me,
Cookies?
man.
what did he say?
Eat your cookies.
I don't know, man.
He said eat some coochie.
I said eat your cookies, bro. I don't know what coochie is.
Hey, yeah, we know.
You don't know what coochie is?
Yeah, we know. We know.
We know. Can hear by your voice.
Nah,
You
I'm
don't
just
know what
playing.
coochie is. Did you hit that? Is so
You can hear
perfect
my
that you
voice.
said that.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You don't know what coochie is?
You don't know what cookie is. Oh my god.
Of course I know, bro. Come on, let's not do this.
No, what is it?
Nah,
What is it?
You,
What is it?
now you starting to realize that you putting the
Guys,
context
let's
clues
not-
together.
guys,
You
let's
like,
not get
oh,
into
shit.
shit taking now.
Coochie, you gotta be
We said
vagina.
worse. What do you mean? Get that? We said worse,
vagina,
bro.
Way
bro.
worse than Coochie.
I don't know why I'm saying we. Someone said worse yesterday.
Relax,
Like,
bro. It's
They say way
relax.
worse than Coochie.
Maldini said that Sage is a Make-A-Wish version of Pokido.
carefree, Chloe. I know what the hell he's talking about.
Like
Meet your
what
mic,
Chloe
man.
said, she has one. You figure it
Yeah,
out. She
yeah.
has one.
The
And
woman
it's only
said,
one.
it's not
It's not
tit.
two. So don't
And
think
it's
that
not
is breast.
It's not.
I know
tit.
what punani is. Like, can we move? All right.
Jimmy said not to. Don't think about it.
You want some coochie, coochie, coochie,
They're taking the
coochie?
piss now, Sage. They're
Yeah.
taking the piss.
You know, I did it on purpose because I pretty much sound like a 14-year-old. So obviously, I took the make
You
it.
do, you do sound very young.
Yeah.
You do sound very young.
You do sound young.
Speaking of Coochie, Chelsea are winning.
Okay. What's the score?
Okay.
I
Nice.
don't listen.
Oh.
Listen. Listen. I think I don't know how we're fluking the win, but like I think we're winning tonight.
Okay. I hope so.
It's unfortunate because we beat Sheffield United and I think we used up our luck beating them. To be fair, but I don't know. We need to. Pochettino, you must.
All
Yeah.
right. What's the score? What's the score?
Newcastle. I don't know. I don't really.
One
care.
nothing.
Mayo.
One nothing. I don't know.
Mayo, keep it quiet. Keep it quiet, Mayo. Shh.
Steve, I'm being positive, bro. I don't really know how with the score.
Just give me a score. Just.
I don't have a score. I don't really-
Hey, you know what you're doing right now? You know what you're doing right now? You're dribbling on the halfway. You're dribbling in a basketball game. The clock is ticking. Just chuck up a three. Chuck up a three. Go for it. Score. Oh, go.
This is a football stream, bro.
2-1. 2-1. 2-0. 5.
I don't care so long as we win.
Yeah. Win somehow.
I think we'll win 3-1.
You know what?
I think
1-0 on goal. This is a win.
You know what, Nicholas Jackson? This is your stage, bro. This is your stage. Nicholas Jackson brace.
Nah, fuck Jackson. Gallagher.
Okay.
Gallagher, this is your stage.
Okay, so wait. Jackson brace. That's 2 goals. How many do Newcastle score? 0?
I don't know what the score is going to be. I just don't know anything.
You don't know what the score is going to be, obviously, because the game hasn't kicked off yet and hasn't ended. Of course, we don't know what the score is.
Steve. Just because you finished bottom of your group, don't beef me.
I'm not beefing nobody. I just want to see where everybody's at. The fucking chat's giving me some score predictions. 3-1, 3-0 Newcastle breeze it apparently. 3-1 Chelsea.
I don't know. I'm
always going to 2-1. I'll say 1-1 Chelsea win on penalties.
She's gonna wear her signed Mudryk shirt. Maybe that's the.
Could you imagine if Gallagher scores the winning penalty? Oh my god!
That dude won't be on the pitch.
No, but I'm saying I don't want him to score the winning penalty because of the fan base in it.
Why are you putting that energy out into the universe?
Gallagher's jinx.
Let's go.
Gallagher's more than likely to give away the foul.
The penalties.
Yeah, exactly.
Scott, what's your score prediction?
3-0 Newcastle.
Okay.
Wait, why did someone ask Ashford Wet in the chat?
I don't know.
Who's Ashford Wet? Who's that?
Bunch of horny teenagers in the chat. I don't fucking know.
He does loads of them.
He does loads of them.
2-1 Newcastle. Christian Hawaii with that.
Wait. Jackson has 7 goals in the Prem. But
BB.
Wait,
7 goals, 1 assist.
If Jackson continues on this scoring rate, what would he end up on?
14.
Like
you'd end up on 15.
Nah,
You'd be around
like
15,
16
in the league.
Like more 15, 16.
Hey, listen.
He'd end up anywhere. Yeah, he'd end up anywhere around like. Yeah, you'd sort of say about 12 to kind of 16, 17.
He's on 7 league goals now. We're basically halfway through the season, so it'd be the 14 to 16 mark.
Yeah, 14. Yeah.
I would. Yeah. Does that takes into account him calling for AFCON? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 2 games. 2 games.
No, he misses. He misses more than 2 games. He misses more than 2 games. He misses about 4 or 5.
Yeah. No, but that's including cup.
If he goes to the final,
no, it's not. It's only 5. It's only 5 if you include a cup game. Like 4 out of those 5 are league games. He misses Fulham. He misses Fulham. He misses Palace. He misses Liverpool, and he misses Wolves,
City.
Or maybe
City away. City away is off the back, isn't it?
It might be City instead of Liverpool. It's only one big game, like against a big team.
Okay.
You know what?
He misses. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he misses Fulham. He misses Liverpool. He misses Wolves. He misses Palace, and he might miss City, depending on when he gets back.
Jackson.
You know what? You know what?
City will depend. City will depend. City will depend on if, say, Senegal get to the final. I think the final is about like.
We gotta go to a game.
You want to start our stream early?
No, Club World Cup 2025. We gotta go to
the US one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Chelsea's in it. Chelsea's in it. So even if
it was only the whole month of January,
I fly in and go to the game.
No, it's not all of January.
Hey, Scott, regardless, right?
No, it's going to be in the summer.
Yeah,
even if Jackson ends on like 15, 14, like that's a lot more than what like any Chelsea fan thought he would even be getting. So
in the beginning,
shout out Staffy. He thought that Hoyland was gonna outscore Isak.
Hey, laddie. In the beginning of the season,
he's already lost that one.
I said he would score 15 goals. I remember. I think I even got it bookmarked on my Twitter. I said he was.
Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what? Credit to Jimmy because you've actually been backing Jackson from the beginning. So all credit to you, bro.
I said he's going to score 15 league goals. He's going to have an up and down season. I said that.
Yeah, not surprising. I have tweets about 6 months ago.
And if you watch my lives, watch the game, I have no problem cussing his ass out when he's playing like shit.
Yeah,
but anybody that watches,
even with the up and down season,
I'm not no blind backing him. I just think he's gonna score like 15 goals. If he was
an up and down season, I didn't think he'd get 15. I thought that we wouldn't. Not only just that, I didn't think he'd be of the level. I didn't think we'd be creating enough consistency for him to get 15.
I was gonna say, Prime. Most people thought he wouldn't get double figures.
Yeah, most people did.
I thought.
By the way, I just had a look. If he gets 8 or 9, let's say, for example, he gets 15 league goals. That's nearly 3 times as many as Timo Werner got in his best league season, bro.
And keep this in mind too. When I said that, I didn't even realize I wasn't even thinking about AFCON. So I wasn't even factor in those games he was missing for that. I wasn't even thinking about AFCON.
Jimmy, I thought he would get like 8 or 9, and he's about to outscore that.
Because remember, by the way, if he gets 15 goals as well, remember everyone keeps talking about the last player to do that was Tammy Abraham, and then before that was Costa. No one can then say that again. This guy has got the 15 league goals that people are talking about. He gets that.
And you know what? And that's why I'm like, listen, regardless of like kind of his all-round play, the fact that he keeps scoring, like we still, as a fan base, we should all get behind and back him. Is that only not just builds his confidence?
Wait, real quick.
Also,
I think his all play is good though.
Have you guys seen the
That's also gonna help. Sorry, that's also gonna help build him in terms of his all-round game. It's gonna help him improve just by him having more confidence. So we need to keep backing him.
Chloe, I want to slander you for saying Gallagher brace tonight, but then I remember Newcastle conceded a fucking brace to Charlton.
Yo,
yo.
Gallagher owes me a goal, man.
It's passion.
That's the one thing that I always used to say about Gallagher when he was coming back to Chelsea. I was like, well, he's not techie, but he scores goals. He scores goals. He gotta give me a fucking. If he plays tonight, he has to score.
Jimmy, Gallagher owes me 60 mil in January, man.
Hey, I've just had a look as well. Going back to the Jackson thing, how highly do you man rate Gabriel Jesus?
Hey, don't even get started.
Not that high. Not that high.
I'm good, bro.
I think
that guy got cashed out for a reason. They had 1 year of him as the number one.
I think Gabriel Jesus is an average. I think he's an average striker.
Okay, because if Jackson gets 15 league goals, he'll have surpassed Gabriel Jesus' best goal scoring season.
Of course. Hey, light work, bro. Hey, that's light work, bro. Light work.
And by the way, that was at Manchester City.
Yeah. Prime Man City as well.
What I'm on cut now. I'm gonna give me something to eat so I can go live in like an hour from now. Do a little.
Yeah, no worries. You man, Jimmy Smith TV. If you don't watch along, we're live at 11.
I'm gonna set up a match preview on my channel, and then we're gonna take.
Jimmy, I'll join you if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up for an hour from now. I'm gonna make me some pancakes.
What's in an hour?
What time I'm going live? 12:30.
No. Like, so is that in an hour?
Yeah, in an hour. 1 hour. I'm going to do a match preview in an hour.
Jimmy's 5 hours behind us, Prime.
Yeah.
Send me the link and I'll hop in.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna drop the link in Lewis chat.
Yeah. Drop the link in the chat. I'll stay live for another 2 minutes so you can do that. Then we're gonna wrap up. I just gotta get my stuff together. And then
Jimmy,
he's gone. Scott, what was Costa's best? Like, he was here for 3 seasons. What was his Prem rep for?
Let me check.
He got a new season.
Oh shit.
Yeah, big up everyone. I have to go now.
Yeah, no
Have a
worries.
nice night. Up the Chels.
Hey Steve, we're coming for you, bro. We're coming for you, Steve, bro. We're gonna hold this
call,
bro.
You're at the game tonight.
Yeah, I'm at the game, bro. We're gonna hit, bro. Newcastle gonna get set packing, bro. Hold that, bro.
Prime, is this? I take it this is just in the prep.
I'm not.
Why do you sell a picture of Savić?
Scott, I just want to.
Yo, Scott, bro. Gallagher hat trick, bro. You see it coming as well, man.
So his best, so in his 3 seasons in the Prem, he had 2 seasons where he got 20 league goals and 1 where he got 12.
So the 220 were the 2 title-winning seasons, right?
Yeah, 14, 15, and then 16, 17.
Hey, don't let Jackson finish on 15, 5 behind Costa. Don't let
man. Jackson can get 30 goals. He's still hold the bench next season, bro.
Don't let him finish. Listen, if he finishes anywhere close to Costa's record, it's a long day for you guys. Don't let that happen.
Man, he's still gonna hold bench next season, man. Doesn't matter.
Oh, like Ziyech held bench.
You can't back your player. Hang on. So you tell us to back our players.
Yeah,
you can't back your player.
It's reality, bro. It's reality, man.
Back your player. Back your player.
Back that
If ain't Ziyech, you ain't backing him.
Ziyech, you're not backing. Wait, Ziyech, you're not backing your
Yeah, Danish. We're live at 11. The link's already there. We're gonna redirect to my one, and then everyone just hit the notification button and then just do your thing.
Oh, you're doing your review at 11.
Yeah, I'm going live at 11 here. Like, the game finished at 10. I should be able to bust a fan cam and head back in time. If not, we're going to do it tonight anyway. We're going to be around, either celebrating or crying. One or the other.
Hey, Steve, you ready for the Jackson masterclass?
Yep, we conceded a brace.
Who's going to be playing? Actually, what will be Newcastle's 11? Do you think?
Yeah, quickly roll through the 11. Then I do have to bounce. I got mates already.
No, it's all good. Prime. Prime. I'm gonna keep. This is a fucking. Actually, I'm not even gonna say cock tease because that's a gay pause. We'll do that on Jimmy's show.
Yeah, there you go. They do that on Jimmy's channel. Right, everyone. I got to bounce. I got to head to the ground. But big up, everybody. We will be back at 11 p.m. Up the fucking Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Also, because I didn't sponsor them yet. Everyone check out Chelsea. Late Christmas deals. 20% off. Link in the description. Chelsea.